For a family grieving, this day brought no justice.
A major illness took my son's life, and he was never sick.
The judge found 40-year-old Vincent Li not criminally responsible for the murder of Tim McLean. He said the evidence is clear and uncontradicted. Li suffers from a severe form of mental disorder, and there is no reason to believe he is faking or exaggerating his illness.
He still did it. There was nobody else on that bus holding a knife, slicing up my child. Nobody else did that. Just one individual did that.
This trial was short-lived, just 3 days. The evidence horrifying. The court heard Li suddenly and violently stabbed fellow passenger Tim McLean on board a Greyhound bus last July. Li believed McLean was evil. He was commanded by God to kill him. He then cut up McLean's body, removing the 22-year-old's head and organs. Psychiatrists said Li scattered body pieces around the bus to ensure McLean couldn't reform and come back to life.
The evidence was so overwhelming.
The Crown said there was never any question Li committed murder, but he couldn't be found guilty of it.
This was justice because the correct conclusion was reached. Mr. Li is a schizophrenic. Mr. Li had a severe mental disease. Mr. Li, in my opinion and in the opinion of the psychiatrists, had no idea that what he was doing was wrong.
He has always been cooperative.
Li's lawyer says he is open to treatment. He wants to get better.
Vince Li will appear before a review panel in the next 90 days. It will determine which facility he should be sent to. Psychiatrists agree Vince Li should receive treatment for the rest of his life, and it's possible he could die in a mental institution. Jill Makashon, CTV News, Winnipeg.